Hello, hello. Is this thing on? Hello, everybody. It's been a minute. Oh my goodness. Oh, I think it's been what, since Saturday since I've streamed? But that's okay. For those of you who don't know, I am wthelotus. I've been playing Sims 4 since February of this year. I enjoy sharing my love for The Sims with other people and also following other streamers who play The Sims 4. I haven't played any of the previous versions of The Sims, so The Sims 4 is my introduction to the game. Um, but I hear other people talk about things that they liked in previous versions. I may get one of the earlier versions just out of curiosity at some point to check out what's going on. So today I am joined by my co-host, Eddie Bear. Say hi to the people. Eddie Bear is pouting because he was kicked off of the sofa by T. So he is over here with me, watching my every move and making sure that I behave myself on ye old internet. So what I want to do today is go back to a save file that I made when I first started playing. This was, I believe, the second save file I created, and it's one that where I made Sims of myself and people I know. I haven't played that save file in a while, but I was playing it a little while ago and realized that there was a lot of editing that I needed to do in build mode. I know a lot more now than I did when I first started playing in February, and the state of my builds shows that I know a lot more now than I did in February. So on the lot that I'm going to start out on, not sure how many of the lots and how many of the Sims I'm going to edit today, but on the lot I started out playing on today, I have a main house and then I have two tiny houses. And this is a lot where my Simself, along with my partner Simself, and their sister and two nieces live. So my Simself and my partner Simself live in the main house. And the backstory is we wanted a large lot where my sister-in-law and her two daughters could come and have their own houses on that lot as well. So my Simself, my partner Simself, live in the main house. And then my sister-in-law lives in one tiny house with her toddler daughter. And then my other niece, my second youngest niece, lives in a second tiny house. In the real world, my second youngest niece is a teenager. She just turned 17, actually. But I made her a young adult in this save file because I wanted her to be able to work and make her own money and all of that stuff. So she has her own tiny home. My sister-in-law and her toddler daughter have their own tiny home. So I already edited I already did the main house. It needed a lot of work. And I started doing the two tiny houses, but I think what I'm going to do today is completely rebuild them. I'm going to, because they're very simplistic because that's all I knew to do in February. But I want to give them little front porches, maybe a gardening area. I'm not sure. I mean, we have a garden by the main house, and all of us benefit from that. So I'm probably not going to give them a gardening thing. But I want to do landscaping. I want to completely redo the two tiny houses And maybe the one with my sister-in-law, maybe give her a loft and let her toddler sleep downstairs, and then let her have her own space and a loft upstairs. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. As soon as my game finishes loading. It's taking its own sweet time, as the game does. So, we've got to wait for the game to decide to load. So I don't have a regular streaming schedule right now because life. I have a lot of things up in the air, including helping out with a family member who has some health challenges right now. So I don't want to make a regular schedule and not be able to keep it. And then also right now, with that pressure on me, I really don't need the pressure of having a set schedule that I feel obligated to keep. So I'm leaving things up in the air with my schedule for now. Oh, let me see if I can change my stream info. Let's do editing my second save file. I'll do is building in The Sims 4. And done. There we go. So you'll probably hear a little bit of background noise because we have a small apartment, and I'm streaming from my living room. So my partner is in here. She is in here doing their thing, and I'm over on the computer desk doing my thing. So yeah, that's real life, and you will hear my real life, and I don't have a problem with that. Okay, so here we go. So this my Simself is a painter, and right now my Simself appears to be working on a painting. She is up to Master of the Real level. What was that? T Simself is an athlete. T just got home from work. This is my sister-in-law. This is her toddler daughter. And this is her teenage daughter, who is a young adult in this game. So let's go into build mode. And let me save my game first, just to make sure. So I can take you on a little tour of what I did in the main house before I get started on the two tiny houses. Okay, so the main house, this is the main house, and I changed up the windows on the front. I think this was the Crick Cabana. So when I built it and put a shed on the back so that we could have a home gym. And I've used this in a couple of different save files. You know what? This roof does not need to be that tall. Let me lower it some. So gave it a steel roof. Oh, did I not? Oh, I need to fix the roof on this tiny house. Well, that's what I'm in build mode for, so I won't worry about it. So yeah, this is the main house. There's no basement. And today, when I renovated the main house, so originally this window here was like in a bay shape, and it was kind of unwieldy, especially with putting a table in there. So I just flattened it out, brought that all the way out, and was able to add another counter space. Um, Added upper cabinets because I didn't know how to do that back in February. Now I do, so I added upper cabinets. Changed the front door. Now that I have seasons, which I didn't have when I first started playing, I added a thermostat and an umbrella rack, so you can do that. I also made the living room larger. So when I first started, I think the living room wall ended where the love seat is, where the love seat starts. I think that's where the living room wall ended. So I brought that out by 2 squares to make a better sized living room. That way I was able to put a nice TV. Well, I already had a TV on the wall, but I was able to do a sofa and love seat, where before I only had room for a sofa. So I have a sofa and love seat now, nice carpeting. I had the Landlord Whisperer stereo, but I got rid of that. I really like the Tower of Power. Um, I think they call it Tower of Power. Yeah, Tower of Power floor speakers. I like that one better. It's just as good as a Landlord Whisperer. I think the reliability is the same, but it takes up a lot less space. So I like to use that one. And I stuck a console table under the TV. Instead of having the bookshelf on the wall, now I'm able to have it on the floor. And the toddler is sitting on the sofa right now playing a tablet game because we got to get those skills up. I have aging turned off in this game. In real life, I've been dealing with a lot of existential angst in terms of death and dying. For various reasons, I've experienced a lot of loss in that department in the past 3 years. So I'm not willing to play with aging on for Sims of people that I actually know in real life. That's a little bit too close to home for me. I do have aging turned on in my other save files, but in this one, everybody stays the same age unless I decide to manually age them up. There's only one bathroom in the main house. Didn't do much with this today except for adding a little bit of storage over the toilet. I made the master bedroom a little bit larger by bringing this wall, bringing the wall separating it and the other bedroom in towards the smaller bedroom. We're using that bedroom. I have my Simself is using that bedroom as a studio, an art studio. So it really didn't need to be as large as it was. Really, the only thing that she does in here is paint. Though I did add a little desk and there's a bookcase, so she's able to come in here and read. This door is locked to everyone but my Simself, because other people were coming in and using the easel, and then when my Simself was ready to come and paint, then she either had to set up her other easel somewhere else, and it was a pain in the butt. So I made sure that this door is locked to everyone except for my Simself. The master bedroom is locked to everyone except for my Simself and my partner's Simself, including the back door. Clubs made this very, very easy for me to do. Now that I have Get Together, I was able to set up a club. So there are 2 clubs that I have set up right now. One contains just me and my partner, and the other club just contains my sister-in-law and her eldest daughter. So originally I had set the tiny house that my sister-in-law lives in so that the only people who could get into it were her and her eldest daughter, and then her toddler daughter was essentially locked in because you can't add toddlers to clubs. But I've since unlocked it. Everybody in the household can get into here now because now, when I first started playing in February, I really didn't understand all that much how to deal with toddlers. Now I know how to deal with toddlers. So I can let the toddler have free reign of the grounds. I know how to deal with that now. And in the other tiny home, I think this door is locked to everyone except for my eldest niece, just so that she doesn't have, everybody coming in and out and stuff. And if at some point in time her Simself gets a partner, then the they'll probably be the only ones that have access to it. So that's how it's set up now. I need to do landscaping. Oh, and the other thing that I did was to add these two large weeping willow trees to the front of the lot. So this is, I believe, a 40 by 50 lot, and I put the main house at the very back of the very back of the lot, because just like in real life, my and my partner sim cells like privacy, and we like to be far away from the road. So the main house and our gym, our home gym, are at the back of the lot, and then just on the other side of the fence from the main house are the two tiny houses that my sister-in-law and my two nieces live in. So at the front, what I want to do is landscape this so it looks a lot like gardens and adds privacy to the front of the lot, so that people coming by on the sidewalk, mainly all they would see is the greenery. We would love to be able in real life to have a property like this. All right, so I already saw the first thing that I need to do, and that is put a roof on this tiny house. So rather than just deleting the whole thing, let me see how I want to do this. I mean, I think I do want to leave this single story, but I want to change out the windows and probably add more windows, because right now that's the only window. So it's kind of dark, and I mean, it's a small building, it's a small home anyway. So, all right, let's see. Let me just get rid of that window. Let me find a different one. Find a big one. These are medium height walls. I don't particularly like medium height walls, but if I were to change them now, I would also have to change all of the curtains in the main house, because every single building on the lot, when you change the wall height on one wall, every wall on the lot changes to match that height. So I'm not going to put myself through that. Let's find... I don't know if I want to... I've used this before. I mean, since this is a small house, can do that. And I think I'd like to change the front door to move this to the other side. I don't particularly like that door. Let me see if I like something that's regular height better. So today we are listening to 24/7 Lo-Fi Hip Hop Radio on YouTube. Alright, let's pick a different front door. And I usually do white, but is this the door I just had? It might be. But let me see if I can. Oh, right. Now we can free place. We can alt place windows and doors. Doors side to side only, but we can alt place windows, which we could not do before. Let's see. I'd like to put a small window over the door since it's short. Let's see. I thought there was a. Oh, well, here's a round one. That's too close. Can I move it up? No, I can't do that. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to go with the taller door, even though I don't really like my options. Oh, I got the nifty knitting pack too. I like it. I enjoy having my Sims knit and put things on Plopsy. Plopsy is good as a side gig. It's not a good option for as a main job. Ooh, that has no privacy to even begin speaking about. I'm not gonna use that one. No, 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 no. I may have to move the door too. Okay, let me leave that for now. And I can't really increase the foundation size. Because if I, well, wait, can I? It won't increase it for the other buildings, will it? Let me try. See what happens. Because this one, it used to be on the ground. Oh. Okay, so it can be, if I make it taller than the main house, then it will bring the main house up as well. But I'm not making it taller than the main house. Okay, I'm going to give this one a little porch. Let's do that. And I don't want to make the house bigger. This is the one that my eldest niece's Simself lives in. And let's add. Uh-oh. I don't want it to go into the house. I've never done a rounded deck before. Let's not do a rounded deck. Alright, let me start with a square deck. That's cute. And I think that'll be nice. Have a little sitting space outside. And there's enough space. Okay. I'm not sure that what I'll be able to do with the other one for a deck. Oops. I gotta stop messing with my bike. I wonder, should I make this? I want to change the look of it. Well, I can do that later. Let me at least just get things down as placeholders. So I want some stairs. Make this a little bit smaller. It's a small house. It doesn't need a huge porch. And let me match the main house. I love that tree, but it's getting in my way. Alright, let me get rid of that and that. I'm going to keep that. Okay. And of course I'll need to get rid of this. And let me add another window. I may need to delete these trees. Oh, this is clipping anyway. Let me get rid of that. Let me find a different window here. Oh, that's cute, but no, I'm not going to put that there. No, because that one has steel. That's nice. Should I put it down to the ground? No, I like it better up higher. Oh, actually, I forgot. I can outplace this, so I'll move it halfway. Let's see, does this have a white It does. And a light would be very nice. I had one. But I like that better. And curtains are needed. And since this is my own build, I can use custom content. I like those. But I do like these too. Let's see. I'd like for the curtains to go all the way down to the floor. They don't have to though. These are pretty. I like the sheer curtains because they give some privacy, but they don't completely block the light from coming in. And let's put a window here. Actually, let's put a window on the sides. Here. Here. These are some more sheer curtains. Tall shears. I don't need tall. I need medium, but not tall. These are medium height. Here we go. There. Now it's looking a lot brighter in here. I'd like there to be a teensy bit more space. So if I move this all the way over. Oh, but if I move the bed over one more, she won't be able to get past the desk. Yeah, the only reason I wanted to do that is because of the kitchenette. Let me put a window over here too. But this one can be small. Because that is a dark, dark little corner. That'll fit. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so I'll make the door brown. Oh my goodness. And I'll leave these white for some contrast. And instead of this light, do I want to? No, actually, I don't really want to change that. Let me find a small light. I like this little light. It adds a teensy bit of light without taking up a lot of space. Okay. Let me delete that one too. I don't know, I'm real particular about how my windows line up. I like for things to be centered and even and all that good stuff. And if it doesn't look good on the inside, then I prefer to change it. But see, it even looks nice on the outside now. So the idea of this house, it's supposed to be a starter home. So I don't want to make it super fancy. And that's why it's so small. I want to size up the TV though. That's a cute little sitting area. A rug would also be nice. I'm glad I added some windows. Going back? Okay. Hang on. Wait, I have my camera on. You don't want to come over here. Okay, give me 1 second. Sorry about this. Okay, I'm back. Now, I am looking for a rug. That is not a rug. That is a floor tile. Oh, something a little bit bigger than that would be nice. That I'm sure is too big. Oh no, this way it's not. I like when they have an item that has very different swatches. You know, not the same pattern. The pattern and the colors change, is what I'm trying to say. I think that one. Okay. Let me look at some of my tiny living stuff. I know what this little kitchenette needs. Okay, this is going to be, I think, under wall decorations. It's a shelf that's in the kitchen for tiny living. I see the bathroom one, but that's not the one that I want. Okay, let me turn the computer audio off for a second. I need to check something. And I need to stop this just to see how things sound. Oh, I need to turn this up as well. Okay, that's not nearly as bad as I thought. All right. I need to turn this up as well. Turn that off, turn that back off. And turn the music back on. Okay. I was concerned that the background noise was drowning me out, but that's not the case at all. So I can keep doing my thing. Now, where is that darn shelf? Oh, now my game wants to freeze on me. Please come unfrozen. I would appreciate it. I have the Rainbow Wheel of Death. I don't know why it does that. If I quit and restart, it's going to take a year and a day to reload. I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break and get this restarted. So I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Let me go back into build mode and see what progress I lost thanks to the game freezing on me. Oh man, none of my windows. Oh, not even the front porch. Okay, well, that's the way it goes. So, let's start over. Oh, that's right, I'm gonna leave that here. Okay. I think that's the window I had selected last time. That was the door, but I remember not liking it all that much. I had changed the exterior wallpaper. I hadn't changed the foundation, so I'm glad I remembered to do that. Let's, rather than deleting that window, I'm just going to move it. Delete those two. This one over. And then I had gotten rid of this. Save. I still didn't find those shelves that I had wanted in the kitchenette. I need to look for those. And I had put 2 tall windows. Was it this one? I think it was this one. Here. Here. I had sized up the TV. To this up. Put my favorite little I like using that ceiling light for tight spaces like this one. This could stand to have a larger window. Oh, and I have put sheer curtains at the windows. No, those are too short. I had either mediums or talls. I don't think it was these. I don't think it was those. Those are the lens. I could put blinds. Maybe it was those. I seem to remember them having a slightly different pattern though. But I could be wrong. I'm going to do more renovation on the other tiny home because that one I'm actually going to add a second story and build in a loft. Okay. I know that I had a different sheer curtain on this window, but I like this one. Okay, and I was selecting a rug. I believe I went with this one. Great. Yeah, I had gone with this swatch before, but I don't want that one. I want something colorful, but that's a little bit too much color. That one looks nice. Has a reddish tint. Okay, now I want to see if I can find those shelves. So before I do that, let me save so that I won't lose this progress. I know I still need to do the steps on the front porch. That and put flooring down on the front porch. Probably a chair or two. show all. I know it's part of tiny living. And I don't think the bathroom. Here it is. See? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was in here somewhere. Oh, it can't go there. Not enough space for it there. It can go over over here would be good. Over the microwave. Yeah. So what swatches they have with this too. I never looked at the swatches. I like this one because it matches the dark bed. Let's use this one. Okay, and let's see where this is. It's under surfaces. Okay. Alright, I will try to remember that because that is cute for a little kitchen. That will match the front door. What in the world is that? That's what I want to get rid of. Not the window, thank you. Okay. And I'll save again. This is cute. This is looking a lot nicer. I still need to do a roof for this one. I may change the railing too. All right, you're good. That's good. The main thing that I don't like about the sturdy stairs is that there are so few swatches. Unremarkable staircase is better. I'll go with that. Let's see about changing this fence too. This one's okay, but I don't know. I want something a little bit nicer, maybe. Is nicer the right word? I like that one. And I'll leave it white for the contrast. And I have put 2 porch lights, one on either side of the door. Bye! Going to make some noise. Yay! Y'all, we're gonna get serenaded by T's tenor saxophone. Lighting. Oh, these are wall lights. I think it was this one I selected. Yes. That's cute. Oh, you can turn the TV off too, because when it's on, it makes it hotter in here. Here, take your friend. Well, you said he was going back in the back, right? I mean, if he's got to go in the back anyway, might as well send him back there now. All right. Now this can go on the porch. There really isn't any room for a trash can inside, but there's room for it just outside the front villa. Actually, I could put a trash can right there. Let's move this out a little bit. There. Okay, now for the roof. Roofs are the bane of my existence, just so y'all know. And yes, I do realize the curtain rods are clipping into the ceiling, but that's okay, because we're about to put a roof on it and no one will ever see it. Amen. Hallelujah. A tiny roof for a tiny home. Well, no, I don't know what I'm doing. Why do you ask? I told you roofs are the bane of my existence. That is quite good enough. This one, a matching sheet metal roof. Here. And this is much better than what was there a few minutes ago, which was nothing. Oh, now this looks like a home. Now it looks like a home. Okay, let's decorate the outside. Oh, I need to put railings on the front steps. Isn't that cute? Yes, it is. Maybe I can put another couple windows to get a little bit more light in, or at least one. Yes. But then I need a curtain for it, of course. Guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to post on Twitter that I was going live. I'll do that in a second. I want to do this while it's on my mind. Now, what kind of curtain would be good for this? Oh no, 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 no! I don't want something that heavy. It's probably too wide. Oh, that can be closed though, but I'll need to move. Perfect. Okay, now let me just find a swatch. That's cute. Okay, so it's the white, the black, I'll go with the white. White's safe, and it doesn't have the same weight that black does. And then I can just imagine that she closes the curtains at night. Of course, we must have some kind of artwork on the wall. I like the art that came with City Living. It's gorgeous. But I also like my custom content art. Now this looks like a nice, cozy home. A true tiny home. There's the bathroom. I added this cabinet storage. This cabinet storage is actually base game, and I was pleasantly surprised when I found it in the base game. It's just a microwave, no stove top. Because again, the idea is this is a starter home, you know, for a young person just starting out. Okay, one down, one to go. Now to do the tiny home for her mom and her sister. That one's going to be a little bit more involved. It will involve a second story and a loft. But what that's going to do is give them sitting space downstairs because the bed will be upstairs. So let's get rid of the roof. Yeah, let's just copy for now. I didn't need to get rid of the light. I don't think I want to get rid of the light. I got rid of the light. Oh, I think I'm going to give her a balcony. Oh, wait. This house I don't think has an alarm system. Yeah, I need to add an alarm system to this one. Boom, right there on the back. And a smoke alarm inside. Because you know what? The weirdest things start fires in this game, I swear. I was playing in one of my other saves. It started out as a rags to riches. Now it's not a rags to riches. Because, well, I mean, it is a rags to riches, but she is now married. She has 2 kids. They live in a nice large house. So she's pretty much made it. But I was playing in that save, and they have a DJ booth set up downstairs, and the DJ booth caught fire twice. I have no idea how, but like I said, the strangest things catch on fire in Sims. So yeah, I don't trust this game very much. Uh-oh, did I affect, okay, I didn't affect that one. This one, it doesn't have to be that high. I wanted to make it smaller. What's it doing? There. Okay. So the challenge here will be figuring out where to put stairs. So I'm going to move the bed upstairs for now. And the toddler is going to stay downstairs. Okay. Now, unfortunately, the thermostat is in the main house. I mean, unfortunately, in the sense that in real life, different people would want different temperatures in their zones, but this is not real life, this is The Sims. So when the thermostat is set to cooler or warmer in the main house, the assumption is that it also affects the tiny houses and makes them more comfortable, which is fine by me. Let's stick this back here in the corner for now. I just need it out of the way. I don't know if this is going to be the final spot for the bed, but I'll figure that out as I go. I no longer need this. Now this is a full kitchen. It's a small kitchen, but it is a full kitchen. Because this household member has a toddler. Is that what I wanted? I'm not sure that's what I want the end. Yeah, I like the end better than the corner. So we'll just stick that there. And I want to put a light. I like to put this light under counters when I have upper cabinets, if the room tends to be dark, and then that gives you a little bit more light on the counter space. I could add another cabinet there. I don't think I will though. Let's move this. Let me see how that would look. No, I don't like how that looks. What I can do is add that shelf to tiny living. Oh, hold on for 1 second. Okay. Alrighty. Do we have a dark brown? Yes, we do. So that can go right here over the sink. Or the window can go over the sink. Oh, I'm gonna swap these windows out anyway. Hang on. I'd already made up my mind I wanted to swap out these windows. I'm gonna put something more modern in, just like I did on the other side. So let me add the same door. And this window here. Then I want window You need to go by? Yeah, I'm still streaming. Let me turn my camera on. Okay. Okay, you're good. I don't quite like this. What was the window I used over this one? Is this one I want it to go right there so that they can look out the window. What's the matter? Last I thought you were on the sofa with it. Your regular blue one or your emergency one? One that came in the mail? Oh. I saw the CVS bag, but the CVS bag was empty. Oh, I'm gonna have to switch these bathroom windows too. Well, not switch them. Do the same thing. Take out the ones on the corners because I don't like how that looks. And then move this one to the center. See, back when I started playing in February, we could not place, I don't know if we could place windows on half tiles. I know we could not place doors on half tiles. Now we can though, because the Sims gods were good to us and gave us that capability in a big update in June. So I don't think there's really a space. Ouch. My ear. I don't think there's really a space. Darn it. For this anymore unless I placed it. No. I can get rid of it. Okay, let's take care of the stairs issue. A slatted stairway. Oh, you found it? Good. A slatted stairway would be best because this is a small space. So if the stairs are open, the place feels less crowded. Is that going to get rid of the counter? I hope it doesn't. Okay, good. You. Oh, I gotta be more patient with this thing. Oh boy, that's not what I wanted. That is so not what I wanted. Wait. I may be getting something. I may be onto something. And then I just need to move the door. We have gnats, and they are annoying me. There, that works. What would also, I'll figure out, I'll probably end up putting the toddler bed under the stairs. That's not quite what I had in mind. Oh gosh, that won't work. Okay. Now that will work downstairs. Will it work upstairs? It will work upstairs. That's what I had in mind. Okay. My god. Alright, let's get some railings. Let's get some railings. Can we do something, I've never used the galvanized. There's the galvanized, there's the aluminum. Aluminum would work. But let's make the stairs a lighter color. No, because again, this is a small space, and if the stairs were dark, it would add to the, it would make the place feel more crowded than it already is. And, oh, I need a light upstairs, at least so that I can see what I'm, oh, wait, I know what I'll do. At least so I can see what I'm doing. And in this update, they gave us a tiny version of the subtle saucer light. It costs the same amount, so we don't have to downsize them. No? Oh, yeah. Oh, and it, oh wow, it costs 100 simoleons less. They used to be 150. Now they're only 50 simoleons. I like that. So we'll put this here, we'll put this here, we'll put this here, and then I'll figure out if I want to keep all of those here. Now I can at least see upstairs. Okay, and now I need to put a railing here. See if if they have. Do they have an aluminum one? I don't think they do. Half walls. I like that. The bed can stay right there. Let's put a nicer bedside lamp. I like this light too. Came with seasons. I think I'd like to change the wall color upstairs. Okay. And a dresser would be very nice. Oh, save. Oh, that's how I lost my work last time. Oh my God, I've been doing this an hour and 45 minutes. I'm shocked. Oh yeah, I forgot to let folks know on Twitter that I'm live. Let me do that now. I can also go back on the screen. There we go. Alright, where's my Twitter client? you've been having a good day. I've been having a good day. I've been I've been working very hard to stay grounded in the present with some of the stuff that's going on in my personal life and with this family member who has some health challenges. It's very easy for me to get, to project into the future of how bad things could get. And that is not good for my mental health. So I've been practicing mindfulness to keep myself grounded in the present and to enjoy the present. I mean, the future is going to happen. Whatever's going to happen in the future is going to happen whether I worry about it or not, whether I'm miserable or not. So I may as well keep myself grounded and enjoy the things that are happening in the present. Enjoy what I can enjoy of the present. Not everything in the present is enjoyable, of course, and no amount of positive thinking is going to change that. But positive thinking allows me to enjoy what is positive in the present. And that, I think, makes me ultimately stronger and better able to deal with challenges when they come up, because I haven't been continually in a state of anxiety and worn myself down mentally. Live on Twitch, editing my second build from February 2020. The Sims 4. I wonder, is there a, here we go, Twitch streamer. I'll use that hashtag. Great. Alright. I can set that to the side. Stretch break. Stretch breaks are good for the soul and the spine. And where's my water bottle? Okay, give me one moment. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I turned the fan on. Well, it was on. I turned the fan on higher. It's hot today. It's been hot here all week. It's been in the mid to upper 90s here in New York City all week long. Of course, I know places like Arizona and Texas have been even hotter. I know this because I have friends who live there who have been posting about the extreme heat. But for New York City, upper 90s is very, very warm. We usually don't get those kinds of temperatures except for, a couple weeks around this time every year. We have a heat wave and temperatures get up into those levels. All right, so let's finish her bedroom upstairs. She needs a dresser. I want to use this one. I think so. Got a nice wall mirror. I can use the one from Tiny Living. No. No, because this is a full-size dresser, so a full-size mirror would look better. Oh, no. That's nice. Even though it's part of a bathroom set, it still looks nice. And she needs some hanging space. All right. I mute my mic so I don't have to subject you to my throat noises. It's allergy season, people. Yeah. Okay. Do I want a dresser? Actually, I think what I'll do is put a wardrobe here instead. And there is, because we don't have a lot of floor space up here. And there's a really nice one. Really nice wardrobe. Where is it? Here it is. It came with City Living. And this leaves room for a floor mirror. So I like using this one. Oh, that's nice. I've never used this one before. I'll use that one. And let's put a rug. Oh, let's put a chair over here too. This chair came with nifty knitting. Any of you using nifty knitting? I like that pack. It's a stuff pack, So it's only 10 bucks. So I didn't mind buying that. And as a matter of fact, I have a friend who was psyched about it coming out, so I rushed as soon as it was available and gifted it to her as well. That was fun. I got started with my stuff packs because a different friend, gifted them to me. So that friend gifted me Romantic Garden and Laundry Day. So now I'm in a position where I can pay it forward, and I'm very happy to be able to do that. And I knew that she really, really wanted the Nifty Knitting pack. She'd been talking about it for a few weeks. So I was excited to be able to give her that little surprise. I like that chair better. You don't have to do big things to make a positive difference in someone's life. A lot of times you don't even have to spend money. Just be nice. Be nice to other people. Treat them the way you would want to be treated. As long as you know that that's the way they would want to be treated as well. Actually, a caveat to that is ask someone how they would want to be treated and then treat them that way. Because sometimes the way you would want to be treated isn't how someone else would want to be treated. So if you treat them the way you would want to be treated, you end up offending them, or it's just not helpful to them. Worst case scenario, you can end up harming someone that way. So I know the golden rule says to do unto others as you would have them to do unto you. And I would say yes, as long as that involves asking them what they want or need. Because one size does not fit all. That's a cute little dressing area. I like how that came out. I really like how that came out. And let me put a rug here. And probably put a couple of windows too. That would be nice. Oh, let me match the... I'm going to have to change... I'm going to have to change that window downstairs. I don't like how it looks. So let's match the wallpaper. And let's also match the foundation while I'm thinking about it. I haven't figured out how to do freezes yet. Oh, okay, that's a freeze. Huh. I have never done a freeze. Let's do something different this time. I don't particularly like this one though. Can I do one that's a little less? Oh, right, I want to do a balcony here. Okay. That involves adding a deck. And a sliding door. And the sliding door, believe it or not, is base game. Ooh. There, and now she has a nice little balcony space upstairs. I'm going to add a front porch as well. Save. I don't usually do freezes, but lately I've gotten curious about them. If I don't like it, I can always remove it later. Okay, and now for a roof. Just gonna copy this roof, place it over here, and extend it out. And then I will get a column. Excuse me, please. I think the alpine column will match. Yeah, that matches the siding. Let's see how the siding has columns. I mean, the alpine column is a little less smooth, but that's okay. And I will save. Close up my paper journal. I don't know how many of you journal. I journal. So in here I have a bullet journal that I keep my calendar in, and daily notes, like if I have a phone conversation, I take notes in my bullet journal. And then I have a detailed journal. It's where I write my thoughts and feelings. I've been keeping a detailed journal since I was in 10th grade. And except for one journal that I burned out of a misapplied sense of shame, I still have all of my journals. And they have, my journal collection has outgrown my safe. So I need to buy another safe because I have about 6 years worth of journals that are just on a shelf. And I'd really like to get a fireproof safe for them so they are protected in the event of a fire or a break-in. Heaven forbid that should ever happen. Either of those things should ever happen. That is a cute little balcony. I like how that came out. Oh yeah, I have made this smaller too because there's no need for this to have such a high roof. Did I change the inside? I did. Okay. Oh, this is the gym. This is a gym. So there's a punching bag, 2 treadmills, What I may do at some point is replace this, or see if I can find another spot for this and put a weight machine in here as well so they can have a full gym. Because like I said, T's Simself is an athlete. My Simself is not an athlete. My Simself is fat, just like I am in real life. Though it's weird because I find myself inspired to do some form of physical activity from watching my Sims and seeing how when they work out, when they work out consistently over time, they do get slimmer and they get more muscular. Nice. Oh yeah. Okay. So this counts as a window, so that adds some light upstairs. But I would like to add some light upstairs. So let me copy there. Copy the window from the kitchen. I'll use that upstairs. Probably see how that would look on the outside. I may have to smooth it over a little now that we can alt place windows. Yeah, it looks a little bit funky, but that's okay. Actually, it would look less funky if I took this and moved it there. Technically, yeah, nobody's gonna fall off. You know, unless they're dumb and they climb up on this ledge. I mean, I can't save you from yourself if you're just gonna be stupid. So, I mean, what I could do is copy it. Drawing a half wall from here to here. Because I know in real life people are dumb. So who knows? And oh, right, I got rid of that because of this. Okay. Let me put a plant there. Oh, I love this collection of plants that I found on Tumblr. Novas made these plants, and the pot is one piece and the plant is another piece. They really add something to the environment. Someone told me that plants make a build feel more homey, and I agree. You know what? Let me move this here. No, it'll get in the way. I can put something else there. See if I can find something else that can go there. that won't get in the way. I'll leave it. I'll leave that as it is. So now we have two windows. Let me put curtains at this one. I like for my Sims to have privacy. What did I use downstairs? Oh, that's right, I need to replace this window. Or let me see if I can move it. No, if I move it the least bit out, it clips into the door. So move the door over. There. Not quite, not quite. Okay, I'm gonna have to replace this window. Not the wall, not the wall, the window. Thank you. I'll find another window to go there. It has to be something more slender. And I'll stick another one on the other side of the door too. That'll help to open up the space some. Alright. I was looking for a window covering. Oh, so I was talking about journaling. If you have never kept a journal, it's something I definitely recommend. Now, I do understand journaling isn't for everyone. And some people had very bad experiences early in life with journaling to the point where they don't even want to try as adults, and I totally get that. But for anyone else who is looking for a way to get things off of their chest in a safe way, journaling is a great way to do that. I started my journal when I was in 10th grade, so that would have been 15, 16, when I was 14. It was before I turned 15. So I started my journal when I was 14, that October. And the very first, I had done diaries off and on before then, but I had never really stuck to it. It wasn't something that I had done in depth. I was kind of inspired by Anne Frank and liked the idea of writing a diary that would be found after I died, and I'd become famous that way. But when I started keeping a journal for real, and really writing out mostly my raw thoughts. I still did a lot of self-censoring because of the way I was raised, but I really started writing out my raw thoughts. The very first line that I wrote was, "Hey, listen to my problems." And I started the journal because I felt like I didn't have anyone I could talk to. Um, some of the people who I talked to, who I would try to talk to then, they would dismiss my thoughts. Like if I was feeling upset about something, sometimes I would be told, oh, there are people in the world who have it much worse than you. You have nothing to be upset about. Stop being ungrateful. And so over time, I learned to keep my feelings to myself, But unfortunately, that's not healthy. And I needed a healthy, safe outlet where I could express my feelings without fear of judgment. So I started keeping my journal. And all through high school, I kept that journal and I carried it to school with me every day in my knapsack. And I did that because it wasn't safe for me to leave it at home. I would have suffered, I would have suffered some consequences, very unpleasant consequences, if what I had written had been found, and I didn't want to risk that. So I carried my journal to school with me because I figured I would much rather risk my peers' ridicule than whatever consequences I would have had to face at home if my journal had been found. And that worked very well for me, and it's what got me into the habit of carrying my journal with me now. I can't, well, not so much now because of the pandemic, but before the pandemic, when I was riding public transportation on a regular basis, I would always have my journal with me. And if I was going to be on a train ride for a considerable amount of time, I would often write in my journal. Ooh, this might look nice inside. Might not be able to get to the mirror though. Oh, wait. I could change where I put the mirror. Hold on 1 minute. And I do have move objects on, so I'm able to get things close like this. There. Perfect. Perfect. And let me see if I can get... Yep, there we go. Oh, I love it. I love it. Um, so I was saying I would carry my journal with me in my bag, and if I was on a subway ride for a long time, sometimes where I was going would take me a couple of hours, I would write in my journal. Interestingly enough, I haven't done as much of that over the past month. I had slowed down on writing in my journal, I would say, a lot over the past year, but especially in the past month, because wrote out, made a note in my journal about what's going on with this family member with the health challenges, and it so horrified me that I stopped. I think I went a good week and a half to 2 weeks without writing another word in my journal. Where is that planter? There's a planter. This is it. But a couple of days ago and also today, I sat down and spent some time writing, and it felt good. It's good for my soul to write in my journal. So I need to do that regularly, yes. Yes. There. So I need to write in my journal regularly. And maybe now that I broke the ice over the past couple of days, I'll be able to get back to that. This should really have Here we go. This should really have a curtain alongside the balcony door. So let me see those curtains. I think they came with City Living. I used them somewhere else. Oh, wait, these. I used them in the other tiny house. Okay. White again. And this way you can imagine that when they want privacy, they can just close the curtains over the sliding glass door. Okay, so that's the upstairs of the larger tiny home. That's a cozy space. I would live there. I would. I don't know where I would put all my stuff. But I would live there. Okay, now let's do some work downstairs. The bathroom is fine. Well, I do want to switch out this lamp. Let's change this ceiling light. Change the ceiling light just to the simple one. That is not, oh, good Lord. Okay. Put the bath back, please. Thank you. Let's try this again. We're getting rid of the ceiling light. Thank you. Now we can put this one in. My word. Okay. So the bathroom is fine the way it is. The downstairs, however, needs windows. So let's look for some medium wall height windows. Oh, that's cute. Do I want to put that here? Oh, see, I'm running into the same problem. Okay, I'm going to have to put a narrow window here. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that. Sometimes my mouse glitches out. And I can't... oh, I can put a wider window on this side. There. Oh yeah, I had wanted this one to have a bit of a porch. Right. Ah, man. Back. Yes, that's what I want. Oh, and let's move the trash can inside. I'll figure out a good spot for it in a second. That. And then we'll copy this light. Okay, the porch does not have a roof, I believe. Yeah, the front porch does not have a roof. Do I want to fix that? Actually, no, I don't. I don't. At least not right now. I may change my mind later. I'm going to put new path lights up so I can just get rid of those for the moment. But, oh, this one really can't have a deck. Unless, of course, I move this gate over. I can do that. But then I have to change this pathway. If I get rid of the deck, I could just put stairs. I don't know why you moved the door just because I put those stairs down, but that's not what I wanted you to do. Okay, that's fine. And I can justify that because this house, this tiny house, actually has space inside to sit and talk. The other tiny house doesn't as much. You know, it's one story. But this one, the bed is upstairs. Okay, let's see what to. Let's erase that. Looks like I am going to have to move the gate over just a bit. I mean, I don't have to, but I keep getting my volume button caught and losing my music in my headphones. Yeah, at some point I need to take my Bantu knots down because my head is itching. I've had them in since Monday. I like them because it's nice and cool in the summertime. I just had to figure out how to wear them with my APAP mask. Oh, no basement. Okay, let's put that wall down and figure out where to move things downstairs. So I'm going to put the trash can next to the sink. And oops, actually, no. Do I want to get rid of that mirror? I mean, there's a mirror in the bathroom. Yeah, I can, because there's a full-length mirror upstairs, and there's a mirror in the bathroom. Let's get rid of the floor lamp, because that takes up space. Let's do a different toddler bed. And I think I would like the toddler bed on the other side of the room instead of at the door, which means I'll need to move the television. A wall-mounted television would probably be better anyway. Tabletop. That's wall mounted. Let's get the baby a toy box. This is going to take a little bit doing. There's not an easy way to fit a sofa in here, but I may be able to get a love seat. And let's choose the one with storage since this is a small space. It just makes practical sense. The bookcase. There's a little bit of extra room. They should be able to get through here because there's still a half tile. As long as there's a half tile, they can get around the object. Now I found if I don't have the toddler bed with space on both sides, sometimes they have issues getting in and out of it, but let me move it like that for now and see what happens. Let's look for a rug. Something that'll look nice down here. What's this? This is a rug? Oh, how cute. Okay. I'll keep that in mind for future reference. What's this? Oh, it's a shower mat. Don't want that. Oh, cute. I know it's not perfectly lined up with the TV. Save because I'm gun shy. Hmm. I like that better. I don't want to move that over. Let me see. Put another chair. Sorry about that. I am not putting a trash or treasure chair into this house. I'll put this chair. So we have a love seat and a chair. And even though the love seat's not perfectly centered with the TV, that's fine. That's the reality of this space. It's a small space. You have to make do with what you have. Ooh, that's big. I can move it there. I wonder if they can still get to the bookcase. Well, I'll find out. Okay, so there's your sitting area and the toddler's sleeping area. Now for under here. I wonder if I have enough space to put a little, not really under the stairs, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I'll have space under the stairs because you couldn't really stand up. But I wonder if there's enough space. I mean, I don't have to put a table. They didn't have a table before. They would just sit in the, well, they would sit, well, the toddler would sit on the floor. The mom would just sit on the edge of the bed or in the chair and eat. So they may have to continue doing that. I don't have any surfaces to lay something down on though. That's bothering me. You know, except for the counter. I know the toddler can get up under there. That's no problem. Actually, that's what I'll do. I'll make that a corner for the toddler. So let's move her blocks over here. And we'll move her toy chest. And then I can put an end table where the toy chest was. Okay, so there's her toy chest. Let's put a little decoration on the wall too. Something fun for a kid. Go away, fly. Okay. And then over here, where the toy chest was, I can put a nice end table, accent table. And we'll put oh, some tissues. I need to put art on the walls too. I'll do that. I'm gonna need a light over here. And something else. What else can go on this end table? Pardon me. Oh, let's stick some magazines on it. Because why not? Okay, art for the walls. Love in pair. That's interesting. We'll put that there and see if we can find something. Ooh! That might be a little bit too big. That's better. Custom content. Okay, and now I need the ceiling light. So I could use the one that I use in the bathroom, but I don't want to. Let's use these lights from Tiny Living. And these are medium height walls, so I'll use a slightly longer light. It's between this one and this one. I'm gonna go with that one. I just found out a couple days ago that there are different swatches on this lamp. I've always just used the white ones because I never bothered to look for other swatches. The more you know. Oh, let me put a rug at the sink. Maybe stick something on the kitchen counter. Yep. And kitchen clutter to make the kitchen look lived in. Because I don't know about you, but I have a bunch of stuff on my kitchen counters. Like so. I made all the noise earlier today with my violin. Oh, let me put a curtain up at this window too. Yeah, because when the toddler is sleeping, you want to be able to block the sun if she's taking a nap or whatever. And this curtain would be almost perfect. It's short. That one is also short. I'm going to have to go with the one I used in the other house. There we go. There. I like this. It's a cozy space. And again, I would live in this space. I would prefer it to be one story because you never know when or if you may become disabled, whether temporarily or permanently. And if so, if that does happen, you wouldn't be able to climb the stairs. So there would be a whole upstairs that you wouldn't be able to access. You could have a ramp built to get into the home, but it'd be hard to get upstairs. Now that I have city living though, I may experiment and see I can put um, if I can put elevators in any of my builds. I don't know if that'll work, but it is worth giving it a shot. Okay, so I've been at this for almost 3 hours and it is 8:30 p.m. here in New York City. Time for me to wind down for the day. Thank you very, very much for sitting with me while I worked on this build. I haven't done the landscaping yet. I may do that off camera. And when I do that, no, I can't post this up to the gallery because it has custom content. I mean, I could, but I don't like posting builds to the gallery that have custom content. So at some point, I may go back and do a version that has no custom content and post that to the gallery. But I like how this is coming out now. It's funny how the more you learn, it's nice how the more you learn as you go along, you can go back to stuff that you did before and improve it. I do it with my builds, I do it with my fine art photography, with photos that I took 10, 11 years ago. I can go back and edit them in ways to make them, really bring out the details that I couldn't bring out before because I didn't know how to do it or the software wasn't advanced enough to do it. And so, this has been fun. I'm glad that I streamed tonight. I've missed it. So I'm going to try and stream again on Saturday, maybe even again on Sunday. I work during the week, so it can be difficult, but I'm glad I had the time and the energy to stream tonight. So let me see if there is someone I would like to raid. Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna have to. Let me pause that. And let me pause that because it's slowing down. I've been monitoring the chat on my Chromebook, so that's what I'm using now to see who is live, who I would want to raid. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are in the world. Oh, I'm going to raid Luna Baduna because I would want to watch her anyway. So let's go. She is playing The Sims 4, and I like watching her. She's fun to watch. So I'm gonna go raid her. We will go and spread some love in her chat. You enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you next time, hopefully on Saturday, maybe around 1 or 2 p.m. Bye!